So this is another gimbal by Zhiyun, the Cinepeer Crane 4E that I got about a month ago to try it, to give them my feedback and to make a review about it. If you are interested in getting a gimbal in 2025, then I highly appreciate watching this video till the end. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm PHOTORABZ, a portrait photographer based in France, and I like creating content on my channel related to cameras, photography, filmmaking, content creation, and so on. If you are interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. Today's video is not sponsored by Zhiyun. They sent me this gimbal to try it for free, but they did not pay me to make a review about the gimbal. So everything I'm going to say in this video is based on my own experience with this gimbal. And by the way, I have affiliate links with Zhiyun. You can get this one with about 10% discount. The link is down below. So let us be clear, I'm not going to make a full review on this gimbal. I'm not going to showcase all the modes, all the buttons, all the features of this gimbal. Instead, I'm going to share with you my experience with this one, so you can know by the end of the video if this gimbal is suitable for you or not, if you can rely on this gimbal for your workflow or not. But first, let me roll on the screen some videos I took with this one, some portrait videos, and then we will talk about it.
But we could go.
Just hold on, yeah. She's an original, original. No, not your typical. She's an original. She's something lyrical. You thought you went and broke her heart. Ah, how adorable. She's an original. She's an original. Oh, now you're ready to give all you got. I guess you finally realized you dropped the ball, yeah, you're missing your shot. Got you losing your mind. Cause now she's out living life in the stars. Now where you reaching her now? Dreaming of ways you can make it that far. But I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone.
I look good 24/7, 24/7. All y'all 10s, I'm an 11. Wanna know how? I don't be stressing. Cause I look good 24/7. I'm hot 24/7.
I sleep in my Louboutin, so I wake up sexy. My martini's 31, and no need to test me. On my worst behavior, but at least I'm with my besties. I'm the baddest bitch, so come arrest me. In a new whip with a new fit, like damn, I am Gia. Got the it bitch in my new crib, like sorry, Zach Bia. On the west side, put some new dick. Maria. Got 3 toys, and they all boys, and they call me mommy. Yeah, I look good 24/7. All your 10s, I'm an 11. You hit me with the HEY, I'ma hit you with the boy bye. You told me that I'm too closed off, but you know that I'm not involved with playboys. I don't wanna be your play toy. I can't let you flip through my pages and hold me close like
have a brain, but newsflash, not only am I sexy and out of your league, I have an IQ of like 140.
She's an original, original. No, not your typical. She's an original. She's something lyrical. You thought you went and broke her heart. Ah, how adorable. She's an original. She's an original. Oh, now you're ready to give all you got. I guess you finally realized you dropped the ball, yeah, you're missing your shot. Got you losing your mind. Cause now she's out living life in the stars. Know where you're reaching her now. Dreaming of ways you can make it that far. But I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Okay, so I hope you like this style of content. By the way, the music that I used is from Artlist. If you use my link down below to subscribe, you can get 2 months for free. By the way, this gimbal cost about 500 euros and I highly recommend you to check my affiliate link down below to verify the actual price of this one. And by the way, with my link down below, you can get 10% discount on this gimbal. Actually, on this gimbal, you have all the modes and features that you can find on other gimbals from the same category. For example, the vertical shooting, which is quite easy on this one. You can balance your camera vertically and that's really easy to do. But personally, I don't like this feature and I don't like to use it not only on this gimbal but on the other gimbals that I have, for a reason that I want to make my shot once and then I can reframe it later on for vertical content on Instagram and so on. Personally, I like to shoot in 16:9, so I have the footage that I can use on YouTube, and in the same time I can reframe it to have the 9:16 ratio for my Instagram posts. So this is just my opinion about the vertical shooting. Let me know yours down below. On another note, this Zhiyun Cinepeer Crane 4E weighs 1.7 kilograms, which is a lot. And you might ask now why you don't use the Cinepeer Weebill 3E that you already have and that weighs less than 1 kilogram and it costs half the price or even cheaper than half the price of the Cinepeer Crane 4E. By the way, I have an affiliate link also with the Weebill 3E. You can check it down below and you can get 10% discount as well. This one has a payload of 2 kilograms, which is more than enough for most of our recent mirrorless cameras and lenses these days. But there is one reason why I still prefer using this big one instead of the small one. So for me, the reason is quite simple. For example, in the rushes you saw in the beginning of this video, I used the Sony ZV-E1 with the 85mm 1.8 Pro version from Makey, or even the 85mm 1.4 from Sirui, the Aurora version. I used also the 55mm f1.8 from Makey as well. But I had with me some other lenses such as this Makey 35mm f2.0 or even the 16-28 from Sigma f2.8, just in case I need to change lenses and so on. And when you are shooting outdoors with a model, you don't have time to lose every time you change a lens to balance it again and to make everything works perfectly. The advantage of having this big gimbal is that you can balance it at home with the lens that you might use. And because we have big motors on this one, if you change a lens, because these lenses weighs somehow the same with few grams or few tenths of grams of difference, so you can just pop on the new lens on your gimbal and you can start shooting without worrying about balancing the camera again on the gimbal. Of course, you have to do that if you have time, but when you are shooting on the go, when you are shooting in the streets, when it's so cold outside, you just need to finish your work, you can just pop on a new lens, and thanks to the big motors that we have here, these motors will handle the weight difference without problems. And since this gimbal is somehow heavy, especially when you start adding cameras, lenses, maybe mics and so on top of it, I highly recommend you getting this handle here for more comfort, for more ease of use, I can say that, as well as this wrist arm here, which is very good, very comfortable and very ergonomic. By the way, these two are sold separately for about $150 US. You can also check the link down below. So here is my advice to you. If your setup is close to 2 kilograms, let's say your camera, cage, lens and so on filters about 1.8 kilograms, which is heavy somehow, I highly recommend you using this one instead, because the big one will allow you to have more flexibility when it comes to the balancing and so on. It's gonna be a little bit trickier to balance heavy setup on the small one. On the other side, if you know that you are shooting with only one camera and lens and the weight is around 1.5 kilos, 1.6 kilos or less, you can go with this one and save your money, because this one, once again, is less than half the price of the big brother. So this one is lightweight, compact and cheaper than the big one. But in this case, you know very well that you have to balance your camera first, and you cannot change your lenses without balancing your camera again, because the motors are not as big as what you have on the big version. And if you are like me, you have maybe small setups, but you would like to change lenses on the go, then the big one is the solution for that, because we have big motors here, so you can run with it without balancing the gimbal every time you change your lens. Although it's really important to balancing the gimbal with your camera setup, but if you don't have time, if you'd like just to take few shots and go back to the other lens, you can do that with this one without issues. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you found it interesting and helpful. If so, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, and you can ring the bell so you will not miss my upcoming posts on my channel. And don't forget that you have 10% discount on these two gimbals. The links are in my description box. Thank you for watching and ciao for now.